Hello everyone, I'm Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex, and welcome back to another episode of Director of Legends, the Director of Football Journeyman, with Eva, Danielle and me. Anyway, as you can see, we are currently 9th, so yeah, we started in 16th, when we joined Spartak Varna, and now we're 9th, so that's good. Yeah, this tactic's quite good. But yeah, if you have been enjoying this series so far and you want to help support the channel, you can like it and share it with your friends and family either by word of mouth, email, or any social media platforms. Any of them counts. It's a good way to grow, and I'll really appreciate it if you do share it with people. If you are one of those new people, or you're just a random person who's just found this channel and not already subscribed, you can click the subscription button. It doesn't cost you anything, and all you'll get in return is good content, hopefully. You can also click the bell icon for push notifications. I think you can either set it to every so often or every time I upload, so you can try out whichever one you think. And yeah, I also have a link in the description called a Discord. Link is discord.gg. You can come join that, and you come join the growing community of the Hex Dimension server on Discord, where we can chat about FM or anything in between, and maybe play some games if we want. Also in the description is a link to my socials like Twitter, Facebook, and Twitch, which I'm streaming Monday, Wednesday and Friday with a Russian powerhouse save, which is trying to get Russia to the very top in the Journeyman style sense, where we go from the bottom with a random club, or we join a random club, we try and take them to a Champions League victory or two, and then we end up leaving to another club in Russia, the first one that will take us basically. So yeah, I think that's all that done. Results. So of course you were here for the game against Ludogorets 2, which we won 2-1. Good result there. We then played Septemvri Sofia and actually won 1-0. Not a very good result, considering the ratings and for some of the strikers, but we deserved to win, so good job we won. And then we played Neferchimik and won that 4-1. Really good result. Basically owned them. Really good result. Excuse me. Okay. So like I said, we're in the January transfer window. If it loads. There we go. As you can see, we're in January. If I go to the league table and go to rules, the January transfer window starts on the 7th of January, so a bit after. I decided to skip ahead every 2 weeks. So we've skipped ahead 2 weeks from the start of the January window. And it'll end on deadline date on the 28th of Feb, which is technically my birthday. I'd be 26 that day. That is weird. Giving all the personal info, but hey. I'm quite open about that stuff, really. Transfers so far in this thing, is some people are leaving. Also, the director of football has been very good so far. And as soon as I joined and put him to give everyone contracts, he's literally been giving all the best players contracts, and they've all been accepting it, which is really good to see. So we've got some people on the 2024, we've got some people in 2023, some people like Mehmed, who's been quite good. I don't think he wants to, and I'm just trusting this out, even though I can't. Yeah, I can't give him the contract anyway, even if he did accept it and wanted to do it, but I can't accept it because it's director of football. We can at least check if he wants to sign or not. So he doesn't want to sign, so it looks like he will be leaving in the summer. But loads of people have been given contracts, as well as people in Spartak Varna 2. Some people have been given contracts there with good potential ability. Same with people in the under-19s. In terms of staff, we've got a couple coming, 3 people coming in. First is Mikto Veselinov. He's a head of sports scientist. I think he's quite good for this level, so I'm happy with that. Performance analyst, I think is quite good for this level as well. Christina Tonchev and Miroslav Ignatov is the scout, and he's quite good for this level. So the director of football, I'm quite happy with director of football. I know director of footballs could be signing stupid amount of rubbish players, and then all in the same position, but he's been signing good staff, and he's been signing. He hasn't signed anybody properly yet, but yeah. So people that could be people that are leaving is Ibrahim. He's only played once for us this season. I would have liked him to be renewed with his potential ability, but of course, director of football hasn't renewed him. So Deputsa in the Vittoria League, which is the same league we are in, I've given him a contract, and he'll be leaving in summer. So sad to see him go. He wouldn't have got into the team this season, probably not next season as well, but it would have been nice to have kept him. Nikolai Ivanov is another person who's leaving on a free at the end of the season. He is not good enough. He's played a bit for us this season, but he's not been very good, so I'm happy that the director of football was just let him leave on free at the end of his contract. We've declined an offer for Daniel Nachev, which I'm really happy about because he's literally our best player, or one of our best players. So that's good that he's not joining Lokomotiv Sofia. Who it's stupid that they want to even loan him out, because they're in the higher league and we're in the lower league. Why would we loan out our best player just to that? Just because of whatever. And this guy, Tudor Kulev, could be leaving on a free. Similarly, I've offered him a contract. I would like to keep him, but apparently not. In terms of people coming in, we've negotiated off of this guy, Historian Petrov, who could be joining. He's on loan. He'll be on loan from CSKA Sofia. He's the defender. Hopefully, he will be done good. In terms of things that have already happened, is we've signed a player, Nikolai Dimitrov, just a youngster. His contract runs up this year, so he's just joined for 6 months. If he reaches his potential, director of football will probably give him a contract. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Hopefully he'll be decent in the future if we do keep him. He comes in from Obor Richter in the lower leagues. Oh, I think it's the lower leagues. Yeah, the lower leagues of Bulgarian football. So, that is the transfers as of the 21st of January 2022. We'll now skip ahead to the later date and see what happens there. See you in a bit. Okay, so we're back. We've played a couple of friendlies since the couple of week difference, as well as one. Actually, not one in the league. I'm getting it mixed up. Yeah, we've played a couple of friendlies. We've won both of them. One was against, I don't know who they were against really. Let's not bother checking them out. In terms of transfers, let's see what has happened. I don't think any staff have come in since. Nope. I don't think any staff have come in. No, they have not. No one has left. In terms of transfers, Vladislav Merchev has left. 35-year-old striker. He was not getting game time with us. I don't think he even scored. He scored twice. He was a youth player with Spartak Varna, apparently. But yeah, we've let him go on free to September Similarly, he seemed to be buying all our players. So yeah, he's left. In terms of outs, Tudor Kulev is officially leaving on a free at the end of the season, which is sad because look at his potential ability-wise and his age. He could easily reach 3-star, 4-star if he was played. So it's a disappointment. I hope though we don't get promoted, because I don't think we're good enough with all the players we're leaving, because we're just not signing any players yet. History and Petrov is still thinking about joining or not. I don't know if anyone else. Yeah. PFK and Montana have offered a contract as well for a loan, so you might easily be joining them instead of us, which is disappointment, but hey, it's what you get when you direct football. You don't offer the highest amount, so we'll figure it out eventually. So that's this update for the 2nd of Feb. Let's skip ahead another couple of weeks and see what happens there. Direct Football has signed even more players and let people go on more. So, we've signed Nikolai Manchevsky. He is just a youngster. He could become good with his potential ability, but at 20, probably not. He's only here for half a season. He'll probably leave at the end of the season. I can say I can't see Direct Football giving him another contract. So that's unfortunate that he's here. I would like a proper main first team player to be joining, but I don't think we have enough money. No, we're 488 overspent, so that's a bit of a problem. There's some people that have left. Georgiev, who was in my first team plans, but hey, he's been loaned to Repentia Timisoara in the Liga 2 in Romania for £8 loan fee. He played quite a lot for us this season, so I didn't want him to go. But hey, we got to trigger a contract extension if we do want to use it. But he's already been signed another contract for next year, so it's no worries that he's going to be leaving. So hopefully he'll be good. And we've also let Tugay Nedzet go, which I'm disappointed, because look at his potential ability wise. He's gone to well, actually, that's actually a loan. I thought he said free. All this time I thought he said free. No, Tugay Nedzet's gone on loan to Chamonix Borjas in the lower leagues of Bulgaria. Hopefully he will get some good first team football. Maybe get his 2.5 start ability wise, which will be good, because he'll be playing next season if he does. Even though he might even play start season. His contract is running up though, so we might have to give him a contract. In terms of people still left, all that is the same in terms of people coming in. History and Petrov did decline our contract and has instead gone to PFK Montana, which is unfortunate. He could have been a good player for us, but hey. We're trying to sign Evan Angelov, just a youngster. Load of potential ability wise, not very good current ability wise. He would come in from Europa in the lower leagues of Bulgaria. However, Lokomotiv Sofia and both of Vrava wanted him, so I can see if they offer any of these major interests come, he won't be joining, unfortunately. Which is basically what's happened so far. We've signed new players, and then we've got an under-19s manager coming in, called Alexander Tabakov, who quite decent for a coach. For manager, I'd say he's decent as well, so that's quite good that he could be joining us as an under-19s manager. So let's skip ahead again and see what happens. Right, we are back for more transfers. 19th Feb, it's been another week. Mostly just showing the results as well. We've played these off camera, obviously. We played Etar, won that 4-1. They're meant to be finishing better than us, technically, on paper. So they're meant to be a better team than us, but we thrashed them 4-0 until the 94th minute, where they did get a consolation, but as long as we won, I don't really mind. And we played CSKA 1948 second team, and we won that 4-2. So we're doing really well. Since Ludogorets, we've not lost a league game. We're currently sitting 7th. I just hope we lose some games, because I really don't want to get promoted. I just don't. It would help the reputation of Ivar Daniel, but it wouldn't help anything else. I can't see Direct Football signing people better than us, and he will just let everyone go. So I think we need another season in the Victoria League and get promoted next season, if we can. I'm just hoping we don't get promoted, but we have got a game in hand which will take us to 32, and then after that we're only 2 points away from the automatics. I don't think we'll be catching Levski Lom though, who are very far ahead. Not very good badge, to be fair. It looks like it's not been good size. In terms of transfers, Evan Angelov is still trying to come if he's still signing on a contract. I don't know if anyone else has tried to sign him. Yes, loads of people have tried to sign him. I don't think he'll be joining us then, unfortunately. Transfers, no transfers in terms of staff. That Alexander Tabakov comes in as another 19s manager. Hopefully he'll be very good. He seems decent. So we'll now skip ahead to, I think, the 28th of Feb. I'm not sure. I forgot. We'll see. See in a bit. Right, we are back, and we just keep on winning. I didn't mean to show that. We just keep on winning. It's transfer deadline day, so we're just going to be doing this all live instead of skipping ahead until the end of the transfer window, I think. And we can't take part in the transfer deadline day because you can't do that if you have all your direct football to sign players and all that, which is unfortunate. I'd like to see that you could take part in it just to see the rumours and all that circulating. Yeah, in terms of results, we actually went to Levski Lom, who were first place at the time by 10 points, and won 3-2. A really decent result. Should have been more considering that own goal. Actually, that's an own goal. I thought it said penalty, but I messed it up. It's been a long time since I took a break, basically. Litix Lovech, we then won 4-1. Basically settled when Plamen Nikolov got sent off for them. So that takes us in the league up to 6th. We're only 3 points away from the playoffs. I think it's playoffs. And only 4 points away from actual automatic. And only 10 points away from first place. So we could easily get promoted. I don't want to get promoted. I really don't. Yeah. In terms of transfers so far, if you want trying to bring this guy in, Theodor Kostov, just a midfielder, comes in from Dunavu at the start of the season. Decent potential ability, could reach it, probably not with his current ability. Who knows? That's why we signed him. I hope, or trying to sign him at least. And in terms of people leaving, Georgi Babaliev he's been whistling him. I can't see him declining that offer. Bero Star Zagora, who are in the top league and one of the best teams in the league. They're meant to finish 4th or 3rd if you count the things. The season preview. They've offered 19,500 basically, £20,000, rising to 41,000 basically. With a sell-on fee, I think. I don't know. Can I check it somewhere? Yeah, 20% percentage of next sale. So he'll most likely be leaving. He was a good player, so I don't want him to leave. But hey, Direct Football thinks it reaches his evaluation. If I did decline it in the end, he would get unhappy because he says he wants to join them because they are a bigger club. So if I did decline it, or if we weren't doing a directive Journeyman like I would have, he would have got unhappy. But hey, I can't decide the transfers, so he looks like he'll be leaving, which is unfortunate. In terms of transfers so far, I don't know if we showed you this guy. Christian Marinov, I think we showed him. He's come and joined us. He was the one. I think he was the one who had all those contract offers from different clubs. Well, he's joined us only for half a season. It could reach his potential. He might not at 20 years old, but hey, We'll figure it out towards the end of the season if he gets an offer or not. And that's it. So, of course, the first thing that happens on the 28th of Feb during transfer deadline day is Zagora offer a deal for Georgi Babiliev, who's been really good. He is our main choice left winger. Thankfully, we have Dylan George. Well, it was swapping between these two, so I suppose Dylan George could just play there. But yeah, I may as well put George over to the second team. We're selling too many players. We're selling too many players. A lot too many players. Let's skip ahead though and see what happens in transfer deadline day. Doing this all live and see what happens. Of course, don't know how long this video has been going. We've got a registration window. 2 gigs off the mark. Weekly staff update. Let's do that. Let's do it live. Show you what I do. So just do like this. I'll schedule that. Won't schedule that. And then let's praise him. He's happy. Let's see what happens in transfer deadline day. Will anything big happen? Kostov set to join. So he's joined us from Dunav. Decent potential ability. I'll ask him to look at him. Yeah, Georgi Babilev has joined Barrow second team. That's unfortunate. 19.25k. We got him on a free from Lokomotiv Sofia. He rises to 40k. The same we got him on a free, and then sold him for 19k, which could rise to 40k. It's a good deal. I think it's a good deal for the league. I think they offered quite a high price, but we don't want him going. If I could, I'd get the direct forward to asking a loan back, but I can't. So, and of course, Evanov is now unhappy because he feels like he wants to start more games. As a goalkeeper, who's not good enough. No. Okay, can do that. Okay, he drops, so that's good. That's good. Okay, let's continue more into the transfer window, see what happens. I'm not used to doing transfer windows. I did one last year's FM with, I think it was Gordon Jabja or something. As Victor Metev has got an injury and that's bad. He's gonna be out a while. Oh no! Mandatory future fee! You gotta be joking. Why? Why Director of Football? He's our best player on paper with 4-star current ability, and he's let him go on loan to Zilnia in the Fortuna I League, so in Czech Republic, no, Slovakia. So it's a top team in, I think it's the top team in, yeah, it's the top division in Slovakia, and he's done a mandatory future fee of 99.5k. How much is he worth, by any chance? 14 to 140, and you want to give him a mandatory, and you've accepted a mandatory fee of 9.5k. Oh my god, I was happy with Director of Football, and now I'm not. He's obviously going to be leaving for dead cheap now. It really is. Finally signing this guy, Martin Marinov from Barrow's second team. he's not going to be any good either. Hey, he's rejected it. Daniel Nechev, you are now my hero. You are now my hero. Thank you very much. They've accepted that. Apparently we're offering 2.4k. We have rejected an offer of £0 for Mehmed Mehmed. We are probably chasing Igor Spajic. He could be good quality. Hopefully he will join. Loan offer as a defender centre. We've accepted 0 for that. Why? How am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Why have you accepted that high offer when we've only got 1,000 in the bank? I'm just gonna have to delay because I don't know if we. Yes, it's direct for football. Oh why? I've never used direct to football much. That's been delayed. Igor Spajic has joined. Let's register him and I'd like to think to do that. Okay, he can join. He has an optional fee of 3.6k that I've just noticed, as well as percentage. Hopefully we can buy him if he's a good player. He's only here for half a season. And defender centre. Do we need defender centres? I think we might do, you know. We could do with one, but mostly I think we need midfielders or strikers. We need someone to replace Mehmed Mehmed if he does leave as well. As my game just literally went very slow then. I don't know what was up with that. Made offers to loan. Levski Sofia have offered a contract apparently. Loan off. Can I? I don't know if it's cheating. I really don't know if it's cheating. But could I do like that? Like, instead of doing that, could I do that or that? So they realise he will never be left. But I think that's cheated, so I can't kind of do it. Has been cancelled. Okay, that's good, because we couldn't afford it. So, anyway. Getting close to that deadline day. And the deadline day has passed. The deadline day has passed. A few people have joined. Transfer deadline day. Currently 58,000 in debt. Which is not very good. We've got a protection of 86,000. We are spending over our wage budget now by £500–600. The problem with directors of footballs is they always get more players and more players and more players, even if you can't afford it. So you always go over your wage budget if you're using director of football. So yeah, transfers are, if you're skipping ahead to the end, I don't know. If you are, go watch the rest of the video, please. So people who have left is Vladislav Merchev on a free. We loaned out Georgiev. He could have been a good player for us, but hey. Nedzet's also been loaned out. Babiliev has also been loaned out. I know Babiliev has been sold, I mean. And as soon as he was one of our top players, top prospects, I'm upset. In terms of people coming in, Dimitrov, Manchevsky, Marinov, Kostov, who's the best probably out of the bunch, and Spajic, who comes in on loan. In terms of the people who are people who are actually leaving in the summer is Ibrahim. He's leaving. Tudor Kulev is leaving as well, and so is Nikolai Ivanov. So they're all leaving. But that has been this video. If you have enjoyed this transfer deadline today special or transfer special in January, please give it a like. It does help the channel immensely. Subscribe for more FM22 content videos with this save and more in the future whenever this save ends. You can also check out all my socials, Discord link as well for a server where you can come and join the Hex Dimension server, join the growing community of my channel. You can also join, click the links for Twitter and follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Facebook and like my Facebook page. You can follow me on TikTok. You can follow me on Instagram. And you can follow me on Twitch, where I stream Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays with FM22 save called Russian Powerhouse, where we're trying to take, it's a Journeyman save in Russia, where we're trying to get Russia to the very top of the world. The series will end when we get to 10 World Cups, so it's for at least 40 years in advance. Either 40 World Cups or whenever we get to whenever we get the most wins, World Cup wins, something like that. I don't know. Still figuring it out. Anyway, I've been Matthew, also SamuraiHex. See you next time. Hex signing out. Bye everybody.